Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. We are in American Truck Simulator finally. This is my truck. This is what isn't actually my truck. This is the truck that I'm using right now for this quick job. I've literally just kind of pulled out of the delivery area. It's a relatively short trip from Carlsbad in California to somewhere else in California that I can't remember the name. Let me have a look. Barstow, yeah. So it's not a very long trip, frankly. Yeah, so the first thing I'll do is I'll show you the interior of the truck. I would have to say I've been pretty impressed with the interiors that I've seen. These are all stock interiors. I haven't used a mod or anything. I suppose you could argue that American trucks are maybe a bit more interesting than European trucks when it comes to all of the details on the interior, but I certainly think that SCS have done a really good job of making these look as good as they can. Anyway, I'm going to start off this journey, and then while we are driving, hopefully we can talk about some more about this game that I have noticed. I haven't been playing for very long. I'd say about an hour and a half, and I will explain why I bought the game finally, and some of my opinions about the game so far, like first impressions. Nothing is coming, it seems. That's handy. And we are off. Now, I'll say right off the bat that I am not experienced at all with driving in America, so be prepared. I'm probably going to do lots of things wrong during this journey. This is the perfect journey for me to record because, as you can see, the weather is very nice. It's a bright, sunny day. So why did I actually go ahead and buy this game? What? Because I did do a video, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks, a month ago. I don't remember exactly how long, but I did do a video a while back saying that I was going to hold off on this game because of the fact that I felt the content... Whoops, I cut the corner a bit there. I felt the content was not really there. That's why I held off. And I'm all over the road. So I did finally go ahead and buy the game, and I'll explain why. One of the main reasons was that one of my friends that plays these games, and I have played with him in the past on Euro Truck Simulator, the multiplayer. He went ahead and bought the game, so then it was quite a natural thing for me to follow him and buy the game as well. But I had been umming and ahhing about buying the game anyway, and the main reasons for that were the fact that I'd held off originally, like I said, because I had thought that the content was not enough at that time. But I saw that about a week ago, or fairly recently, SCS basically had teased some screenshots and things from their first official expansion for the game. It's going to be a free expansion, and I'm probably too far over into the other lane. Yeah, and I believe it's going to be for Arizona. So when I saw that they teased that obviously made me feel that it's not too far away, and you know, that would be a major reason for me to actually go ahead and buy the game, because obviously with that extra content, you know, that would kind of alleviate the problem that I had originally. So yeah, and I would say that as well as that, the other main reason was that they had actually released a demo for this game, which I played on Steam, not for very long, maybe half an hour, but that had kind of given me a good feeling for the game. And some of my fears that I had from before, most of those seem to be alleviated when I tried the demo, because I kind of feel they've done a really good job with this. I mean, fair enough, it is just a bit like a reskinned European truck simulator made to look American, but it clearly goes a fair bit deeper than that. Like, when you're driving the American trucks, you really do have a feeling that you're driving a big American truck, which obviously adds quite a bit of difference to the experience than when you were driving those European trucks in the previous game. They were a lot heavier, they were a lot harder to handle, they were a lot larger, and you definitely feel when you're playing this game, you know, that is a major plus point for this game, because it does make you feel that you're playing a different game. And I'm right over the other side of the road. As you can see, you know, it's a bit trickier with these American trucks, and when you are turning corners, you have to go a fair bit slower. You have to be more careful and more calculated with the movements that you make in this game. And I've only been playing this game, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, so I haven't yet got the experience enough so that I'm very good with these trucks. So yeah, you'll have to bear with me in this video. I might be all over the road, but I'm sure with a bit of practice I should be able to get it. And some people, they might argue, well, you could just drive these American trucks in the other, you know, European Truck Simulator 2 and get almost the same experience. But, you know, this is obviously a deeper thing. I get much more of a feeling of driving an American truck from these official trucks than I've ever had from any of the add-ons, the community add-ons that I got in European Truck Simulator 2. You know, because obviously the physics and all of the characteristics in the programming of the truck have been, you know, they reflect driving an American truck. So yeah, I definitely feel that is a massive plus point. Also, whenever I tried any of those modded American trucks in European Truck Simulator 2, what I used to find is I would quite often get serious lag from all of the chrome that people have added into mods. I think it's probably because the chrome hadn't been optimized, because in the European game maybe they didn't expect a lot of chrome to be used. I don't know really, that's just a guess. But in this version of the game, you know, there is still a lot of chrome on these trucks, but it's been optimized, and it doesn't really affect the performance at all, which I think is awesome, because, you know, it is really enjoyable driving around these trucks. The sounds are awesome, you know, the modeling is awesome. I mean, of course the physics are not ultra realistic. They're kind of reasonably realistic, but of course they're not ultra realistic. I mean, if you want that, someone has already made a mod for that. Yeah, I would say as well that from my limited experience, I've been really impressed with the graphical enhancements. I feel that SCS have made quite an upgrade on the graphics in this game if you compare with European Truck Simulator 2. Very often in the past, I've seen that in their games in the past, they have some kind of stuttering. You know, the graphics will kind of stutter and jerk around. I haven't experienced any of that in this game. I have added a couple of mods. I've not added a lot. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if I start adding loads of mods, if that starts to come back. But right now, I'm really impressed, and I'm not really concentrating on where I'm going. I'm talking too much, but yeah. So far, I haven't really noticed any issues with the graphics. I've found the graphics to be very smooth. I'm getting very good FPS. I mean, you may see in this video that some FPS, that it might not be quite as high FPS in this video than it is when I'm not recording. But obviously, when you record, that will affect the performance of the game. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the optimization of the graphics, and also I feel that maybe they've improved some of the lighting and some of how the environments look. It might just be that this environment is more conducive to than the European environment to something that looks more beautiful, if you know what I mean. Like when it's early morning in this game, when you get the rays of sun, I don't know, I just feel that in this game, graphically, this game seems like a step up from European Truck Simulator 2 for whatever reason. And I'm about to crash into a police car, yay! The mods I've added this time, like I said, I've not added a lot. I added a mod to add more signs in the game. Oh, and I'm all over the road again. Whoops. Yeah. So the signs in the game, basically, there's a mod that just adds some more road signs so that it helps it to look a bit more realistic, which is good. I added a mod for real company names, because that's quite important to me to have real company names, so I added that mod. I added something to get rid of the fines, because I was finding the fines to be very annoying. And yeah, I mean, usually when I play these games, I like to drive fairly realistic, but I don't really like it when you've got all the fines and that to deal with. So yeah, I took off the fines. I haven't really added many graphical mods or anything like that, because I kind of want to get a feeling for what the game is like in its kind of normal state, if you know what I mean. And like I said, I have been impressed so far. The game looks real nice. And this is kind of an example here, like in European Truck Sim, I would have gone much faster there, like in that part, but because I'm in this big American truck, I drive much slower. And I don't know, like, there certainly feels like there's a bit more skill that is used in this version of the game. Also, they've made the entries and exits and into the delivery points much harder, which I think is good. Actually, the trailer parking is very hard now, and at the moment, because I haven't played one of these games for quite a while, at the moment I'm just doing the medium difficulty for the parking, just to get used to the parking again, and then hopefully later along the line, then I will start to do more of the harder ones. I think this is a really good idea that they added this. You can see that when you press enter here, look. Well, when I press enter, you can see that it gives me 3 options for the parking. I think that's a really good idea, because I seem to remember when the game was first out, this didn't exist, and I think a lot of people found the parking very difficult. So I'm going to go for the middle one, like I said. This one is maybe a bit easy, but yeah. Sooner or later, I'm going to start trying the harder ones off video. I don't really want to do a video on that until I'm a bit more confident with that. I think as well that you can see from this environment as well, the graphics of this game are real nice, and I definitely feel it's a little bit of a step up. And if I mess this up, I'm going to look like a right idiot. I think I need to pull forward. Yeah, I mean, they've certainly done... Oops, I thought I'd have to pull forward, but maybe not. Let's go back then. yeah, like the environments are certainly nice. You know, I can feel that they are an improvement. Let's put the brake on. I'll show you outside. I mean, you know, I feel some of the textures and the way the environments look. You know, I think it's really good. And the level of performance I am getting, coupled with the graphics, I'm really impressed with. Anyway, let's press T to finish the job. Okay, so that was just a relatively short video just to introduce you guys to American Truck Simulator. I think I'm going to really enjoy this game. If you have any specific questions about this game, of course, you can leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you even. Okay, thanks for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.